If you've been with us on some of our other factory tours, when we looked around Bailey caravans, when we've looked around Elders caravans, when we've looked around Swift caravans, you've seen a very different kind of system to this. They produce dozens of caravans every day. In this factory, they think they're doing pretty well if they do one a week. Usually it's a bit less than that. So the caravans are built in a completely different way. Caravans here at Vanmaster are built effectively in the same way, I guess, that you'll build a ship or a boat. You have a small celebration when one goes out of the door, and you put a lot of effort and work into each individual caravan. Each of the caravans that comes out of the Vanmaster factory is a result of 800 hours of work. That's the actual man hours that it takes to take it from some bits of wood and glass fibre to something that rolls out of the door that you'll be very proud of indeed. I'd say that perhaps the Vanmaster, as it's presently built, looks like the Rolls-Royce of caravanning. You have to have a certain viewpoint about what you want as being more important than what somebody else would like as well. What you want is what you can have, and you can come here and tell them what you want and they'll make it for you. So when we come to a factory like Vanmaster, of course, we can't expect to see it all go in a flow as it does in the big works. Here, in one end of the factory, they make all the internal joinery. They make it all themselves, they make it to their own design, they can make it to suit your designs. They send it out for some of the jobs, like for instance the varnishing, which is very specialist when you get to this level of quality. That all goes outside, comes back in, it's all put together and put in the caravan. The roof, the sides and the ends are made from glass fibre, and that's quite unusual as well. It's easy to repair, it's extremely waterproof when it's in a large flat sheet like the roof, so you don't get many water ingress problems because the water actually can't get in. Where they make holes to put in the roof lights, to put on the aerials, etc., those holes can be properly sealed and that's not a big problem. But the actual seals along the edges, well, that's not a problem either because the solid glass fibre goes down onto the sides. So you get a natural water flow from the roof down the side and the back and the front, and you don't get water ingress. One of the things that Vanmaster are really proud of, they do give a lifetime water ingress guarantee. The thing is that unlike many factories where you've got a production line that puts the caravan through many different hands and teams of hands, in this factory there's just one group of guys who do the whole job from start to finish, so they can actually put their own individual care and attention into the whole job. It's really a very different viewpoint. It's probably one of the reasons why these caravans cost more, but it's also true to say that they cost more because there's more individual attention paid to each part of putting them together. This is a very straightforward two-berth caravan, but in terms of average caravans, it's immense for a two-berth. The bathroom is really large, and then as you come out of the bathroom, you've got a very big expanse of kitchen area, a good, I don't know really, I guess you'd call it a sideboard more than anything else, but that's large as well. And then you've got the convertible dinette that makes two single beds, and that's really comfortable. It's a two-berth caravan. It's what I really guess I'd call an unashamed two-berth caravan. There's no attempt to take any more persons in a vehicle of this size. It's big. It's as big as you'd want to put on a single axle, and it's for two people who want to live in a lot of comfort. You get all of this in a van that's in fact 4 years old, amazingly. It feels and really just looks like it's still new, and they're selling the second-hand van for £12,000.